Hello everyone, I'm Alex Tan. Current world events have affected many people economically and changed their lifestyle. If you are on your soul path, then you will prosper. If you are not, it will force you to get back on track to your soul path. I have assisted many people to prosper through the world's event and have fun. With my full schedule, many have asked how they can work with me sooner and regularly. So we created a way to do just that. We will be able to assist more people at once. We have created a platform to do just that. You will be talking to me and Larry several times a month. This way you can stay centered, stay on your path, and focus on moving your life forward. We will share our unique, fast, and effective methods of shifting with you. We will share powerful ways to tackle many daily challenges that throw people off. You can get to me monthly now. You no longer have to wait for months before seeing me. I have a story to tell you. It's about a fisherman and a farmer's story. Just starting off with a disclaimer that there are many fishermen that have a good life and a very tough life. And there are many farmers who have a very good life and a tough life. However, this is my story to illustrate a message. So, one day, this fisherman on his big boat, coming home, doing everything, loving his work, and his son came up to him and said, "Dad, I want to be just like you." And the proud father says, "Okay, son. But being a fisherman," he says, "is a very hard life. And it's very tough. You have to go out on the sea, whether it's calm or rough, rain or shine. We have to go out. We have to do it. If we don't, then we're not going to have anything." And the worst part about it is, when you're out in the sea, the rough seas, you cannot trust anybody. You have to double check your instrument, you have to double check your equipment, you have to make sure everything is good. Your life is at stake. So you have to be careful with that. And the son says, "Okay, I can do it." So he learned all the trade and he grew up and he doing all of that, and you could see him tough and tumble. And so one day his father says, "The focus says there's going to be a lot of fish next week. I need you to hire 5 people." He says, "Sure, not a problem." So off he goes, find 5 people. And the day come, all 5 people come on the board and they went out there. And true enough, there was a lot of fish and they were running all over the place doing everything. And he couldn't trust any one of them. So he double checked behind each and every one of them to make sure that everything is done correctly, because he knows how dangerous it is. Not only has he do 5 jobs, he's also doing his own job. And he gets so tired. And they come home to the harbor with lots of fish. And they put all the fish on the harbor. And so I go down there and start to greet and go to check it out. And when I walked down, I could smell all the fish. Strong smell. With my clean clothes, and off he comes from the ship. "Hi, Alex. Hi." Should I hug him with my clean clothes and his fishy smell? It's like, I don't know. Let's shake hands. "It's okay." And he smiled and he says, "You could smell it, huh?" "I could smell it." And he says, "I don't smell it. I smell this every day. This is normal to me." I smile. I said, "Hey, let's go get a drink." He said, "Okay." He says, "There's a pub right above there and that we can all go." So we went in. All the fishermen are there. What do you think it smells like in that pub? And you could hear so loud and rowdy. And wow. All right, find a table. And he just yelled at the waitress, 2 beers, please. And the waiter said, okay, all over the crowd. You could hear that. And so we sit down, and in comes the beer, boom, on the table. Here's your beer. And I smile. I said, rough and tumble, huh? He said, oh yeah, this is how it is here. And I said, so how's your day? How's your week? He says, oh my God, you won't believe it. It was so tough. It was so, and I had to double check everybody. It's so rough. And the worst part about it, he says, I paid $20,000 to get a mechanic to fix our engine. And when we were out at sea, I can't even trust the mechanic. It broke down and we have to repair ourselves while we were at sea. Can you imagine that? It's like, And when I was out at sea, I was so worried about home. I'm not sure if they're going to be okay and everything like that. And when I go home, sometimes I'm not sure even if they have things ready for me, because we come back at odd hours and every time, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the night, and they're not sure when to prepare stuff for me. So sometimes I go home, they're happy. Sometimes they're sick, they complain. They say, why are you taking so long? And so I'm not sure. Every time I go home, I don't know what happens. So that's the fisherman's life. So let's go up the street towards the farmer. So we drive up to the farmer. And there's a farmer enjoying his farm, beautiful big farm, and doing it. And his son came up to him and says, Dad, I want to be just like you. The proud farmer smiled and says, I'm glad. He says, being a farmer is very easy, son. I have a system over here, very easy. All you have to do is when the season comes, you jump into that tractor and you go plow the field. And after you're done, just jump into that tractor and go seed the field. And the next thing you do is very simple. You just go check all the sprinkler system and make sure it's running automatically. And now we wait. Nothing much to do. And every time when you go home, Mom will always have a good meal, nice, hot, and ready for you. He says, okay, that sounds good. He says, son, we have a great harvest this year. Why don't you go find 5 people? He said, okay. So he jumped into his truck, drive to the nice cafe just down the street. It's a little cafe. And he just jumped out of his truck, very trusting, key's still in there. And he walked into the cafe. It's nice and peaceful. Everybody's enjoying quietly. And he walked up to the counter and says, what's good today? The lady asked, what do you want? He said, I don't know, just give me something. I trust you. She smiled, said, I'll get you something. So she brought out the food out and gave it to him. And true enough, he loves it. Oh my goodness, it was great. He eats it and he finished it. And he put it on his wallet and said, I forgot my wallet. Can I pay? Oh yeah, no problem. We'll take care of it. We'll put it on your bill. Take care of it the next time. We trust you. And off he goes. He said, thank you. He goes and finds 5 people. He tells people, hey, come, harvest is good next week. And all we have to do is start early in the morning and finish about 3 o'clock that day. Okay, so the day come, all 5 people come, and he says to them, okay, this is very simple. You jump into this tractor, drive down this field, and there's gonna be a truck behind it, and you just dump all the things in it, okay? And you should finish by about 3 o'clock. And when you all finish, we're gonna go to the side of the lake where my mom will have all the food ready for us. I said, wow, that sounds great. It's easy. All right. So off this go. Here's the key to that tractor. And he said, you go to that field, you go to that field, you go to that field. And he jumped into his own tractor, knowing that everybody would do their job very well. He trusts them. So he's enjoying himself, finishing his tractor. And true enough, at about 3 o'clock, everybody meet and came back. And they jump into the truck, go to the lake, and wow, the mom have her picnic table all full of fried chickens and cornbreads and corn and wonderful food. Smells so good. lemonade to drink on a beautiful summer's day. And they eat the food and they jump into the lake and swim. What a life. Like many people, I too thought that I have to struggle through my own life, trying to make it work, working out lots of hours, not appreciated, not valued, and I can't even trust people. It was so tough to even make a living. Until one day around 45, 46 years old, somebody says, you know, Alex, you didn't have to live that life. There are options to you. I was like, options? What kind of options? Something in the reference of the farmer. I started thinking in my light bulb moment. I said, you know, I want that. I didn't know how I was gonna get it, but I said, I want that. And so I chose that. Guess what? Time went by, I kept doing it, and now I have that. I love what I do. It is fun and easy, and I enjoy my prosperity, and I have fun with life. So, guess what? It is your turn now to choose. Which one do you want? The fisherman or the farmer? You choose. If you choose the fisherman's way, great. We will share what is the best way to upgrade your mind, hearts, and to get that new life that you want. We will provide you powerful tools to quickly shift, to achieve your desire quickly. You will have access to Alari and I several times a month. We will have monthly topics to empower you. Like, I will have monthly Coach's Corner to answer your questions and share insights with you to live your fun and prosperous farmer's life. Alari will have monthly creative cafe where we hold the space for you to come up with great ideas for your prosperity and fun. In the community, we share with you that too. Alari will have monthly Soul Truth Expansion Play Shop where you will get present to your soul path and powerfully attract your new desire to produce results quickly. We provide guidelines for you to have fun and new prosperity easily. You will have a community to encourage you and support you to achieve your goals. You don't have to do it alone. All of this and many more to make sure you stay on track to reach your goals quickly. So I invite you to join us to have fun, the easy way, and create a prosperous life for you. Click on the link below. I look forward to seeing you in our community very soon. Namaste.